VidGamesFTW.
Read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh god.
That's cool.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh, do we?
No worries.
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah.
I just
okay.
have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
I know
It's
exactly
most likely
why
because
that is.
my
Your posture, right?
yeah, that's it.
Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieved the book from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time,
Position.
each holding one half of the book. Except this time,
Our shoulders did touch.
our bodies are even
All
closer
close.
to each other. Ooh.
I can't see too well.
Exclamation mark.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders
Oh,
are touching.
there it is! I was just slightly ahead there.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Oh.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus.
Uh-oh.
Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Oh,
God.
shit.
As if that'd be a problem.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Dot, dot, dot. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I also try not to get a huge boner from the position we're in.
But it's too late. The tea spills all over my crotch.
I'm just like, fuck this up! Shit!
I mean, sorry.
I mean, that shit is 200 degrees.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh,
Oh. Yuri opens the book with both hands.
there's particles. Don't breathe them in.
These particular scenes are really well. Like
They're
it looks
super
exactly like
detailed.
an anime. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
She holds it.
really good art style.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading
I
from
think
it.
like one artist or maybe two did everything in this game. So
Damn.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
That is
I'm impressed.
But as a result,
Team
her
Salvato
left,
was a small team, mind
her left arm is practically resting on top of my
you.
leg.
Whoa! Oh shit! Well, in that case,
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again.
shit.
I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth.
Oh!
Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural.
BAM!
But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Oh. Yuri's expression
I'm
suddenly
Her face pops up like a puffer fish.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
She swallowed it whole
kawaii?
without chewing it. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's well, you were just helping.
Yeah.
That's something that friends do, right?
I mean,
Not
No.
not really in this kind of context,
Yeah.
but
yeah, sure. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh,
Okay, the whole bar.
Oh, too much, too much.
kind of reminds me again of SpongeBob when he drops the watermelon in Squidward's mouth.
Oh yeah. Go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now.
Good
My
job.
heart is pounding.
Good job, me.
I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Fuck. I mean, this is mine.
No.
Drive me crazy.
How did how did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath.
They really are growing.
I raise my arm.
Ah.
Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time.
What?
I take a chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
This time she puts my whole hand in her mouth. Ah, shit.
Whoa, she.
Okay, everyone.
Damn it.
Wow, that scene went boom.
Ah. Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems.
You're like a girl cock blocker.
Yeah, seriously, Monica, what the fuck?
Damn it.
Kawaii, you can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
Yeah. I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us.
That was awkward.
I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Anyway.
Well,
No,
let's not do Yuri first this time, huh?
Yuri.
Let's start with,
Natsuki?
yeah, let's start with Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Let's get the bish out of the way first, and then we'll move on from there.
Savage.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one.
Oh god, here we go.
It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. Wow, you're trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
That's what I mean by that. Poems don't need to be all deep sounding.
Wow,
to
you're very
express
gassy
something.
like Yuri.
It's going to just sound like you were forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't you bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? I mean, yes, I am completely doing that.
I mean,
100% the
that
truth.
is my only intention.
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know, Yuri would love this kind of, this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, I mean...
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her... What? Oh, Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch.
This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business, my bussiness.
Bussiness.
Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place.
Haha, joke's on you.
The joke's on you.
It's Monica now.
Monica.
Hi again, Kawaii. How's the writing going?
Stop staring at me. I mean, alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. What is up with you?
You're very gassy like Natsuki and Yuri.
I'm happy that you're
What did you girls have to drink and or eat before you came in today?
See, the tea was carbonated. Maybe soon you'll come up with the masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
No? I mean, sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Definitely.
I guess so.
By I guess so, I mean yes.
You can't deny it, she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it.
I want to make her death as painless as possible.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up on... I hope no one
Why
dies.
is she killing everyone?
I don't know.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of
Why
her.
would anyone die? This is a fucking children's game.
Something about
It did not state that at the beginning.
That's true.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Ah, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
No! Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Stop fucking with me, Monica.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you... something.
You too. Sorry. Alright, let's take a look.
Okay. Save me?
Uh-oh, this is where shit starts getting dark.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Alright. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, Roy G. Biv. An endless
Oh my God,
cacophony.
RGB.
Or whatever. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing.
Sign.
Sign.
You know this. We know this. We fucking learned it.
Yeah, I know. I just can't read it.
School.
Algebra.
Sine,
Yeah.
cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
Actually, I think it's more of a
An
geometry.
endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck?
Monica,
What kind of poem is this?
I love it.
I will load you.
Monica.
It's even more abstract than your last one. Holy shit.
More.
I don't know, it got pretty direct there at the end.
I know. Just he was like, load me.
I guess it's just the way I write.
Sure.
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
No kidding.
Yeah. No shit.
It's almost like magic.
You know.
Make me believe it's not so. The way I wrote the lines really short. Makes me feel like to try and speak over the noise.
Except for that moment. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Monica,
So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh God. Here we go.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You know when you might change your mind.
What?
Oh, and something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? They probably
What am I
know.
even talking about? Oh! I've got my
That's
eye
my
on
advice
you,
for today.
Monica.
That was fourth wall breaking.
That
as
was
fuck.
fourth wall breaking.
Okay.
I'm a little suspicious of that,
Say
Monica.
Yori.
Yeah, we'll do Yuri last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
We did her first this last time, so we'll do her last time.
I'm
Oh! I like this one, Kawaii. It has some nice feelings in it.
glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
No.
Wow, at least you're straightforward.
You're killing me. Fucking hell. Did you read the line?
Let me think. No. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess I like the both.
Who done it?
Ow.
That's not very helpful.
That's not very
fuck.
helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad.
Shit was funny.
But at least why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow, you're dumb.
Oh my God.
Why don't you at least try giving some thought?
You want me to write? You want to write something for me?
No, you need to write something for yourself.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, sure.
But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
That confused expression.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both.
Make up your mind already.
There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Bipolar.
Bittersweet.
Oh!
Oh!
Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
So that's
Happy
why.
and sad.
So that's why, like.
I can't see you
with-
like.
okay.
Oh.
I can't
Oh,
see you
you did
like
twice as you.
something sad, Sayori.
Well,
Let me read my own lines.
I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sap poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. You should write that shit down.
Hey, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kawaii. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh god, here we go. Bottles. Oh god. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them out from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? It's depressing as fuck.
That's pretty deep.
It's pretty hashtag deep.
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, you didn't say it was gonna be fucking sad.
Yeah, this is quite significantly different than your last one about breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've
Really
been really
now?
in touch with my feelings recently.
Has she?
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express my feelings this way, or myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty
Friendship
passionate
is
about
magic.
this, huh? Oh,
You've
fuck.
gotten pretty passionate about this. Huh? Stop taking my lines, goddammit.
Reading the damn names.
I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Please don't get ahead of yourself.
Really? Zero has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times? Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Time for Yuri.
Yuri.
Yay.
Waifu! Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression
Okay,
on her
we'll
face.
just say ellipsis from now on. Do you like it?
Kawaii, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
I learned a lot from
Just
you.
yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
I picked words.
I picked words and
20
then
of them.
I picked words and then I wrote.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to wanted to try giving it more.
You really
Let
want
me
to
read
try
my line.
more.
I really wanted to. Fucking kill me.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Palms weak, knees weak,
I'm not
arms are heavy.
Used
Mom
to this.
spaghetti.
Jesus Christ.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Does it now?
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri nods.
Really? I don't believe it.
I don't believe
I
you.
really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that?
Again, Yuri nods.
Huh. Even your close friends?
Ellipses.
Ugh.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why.
Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah,
I heard
I do. If it's with you.
the raccoon.
Sly Cooper.
It happened in the dread of night while I was slicing.
Dead of night, bro.
The dead of night? Oh, did I say dread?
Yes.
Hey, Chase, want to read this one?
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary humor.
Human.
I can't read that.
I know.
Chase, you read it.
Yeah, why don't you read this one? I'll give this one to you. 'Cause I can't. Yeah, I can't.
That was, I
can't read it.
believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. I almost said exiled.
Excited.
Excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I could not read that word. I was just like, what? I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that.
Yeah,
it's
couldn't.
a lot more metaphorical.
I couldn't fucking read
I know it's
it.
even harder to read
Yeah.
the last one.
I couldn't read that. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
Something about a raccoon. That's right.
Something about raccoons
It's a
feeding
bit
it
close
like
to my
bird, like
preferred
feed
writing
birds.
style. Using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Just like painting.
Even if... Oh.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well... I think something that people relate to in their own way. I wanted to express that the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kawhi?
Well, yeah, I
Yes.
guess I do.
Definitely yes.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
Under my bed, I
The
have a
best we
diary.
can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Diary.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself.
Well, that's cool.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
Am I now?
Really?
Writing, listening.
I mean,
There really aren't many people like you, Kawhi.
that's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really.
Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Okay, everyone,
Jesus.
we're all done reading each other's poems,
Why the
right?
fuck do you feel uncomfortable around Monica?
because I have reasons.
Okay.
I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Something extra.
Is this about the festival?
Festival?
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in the last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much for more than a few decorations. Shiori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Let's hope Shiori hasn't eaten the
Okay,
posters
that's
yet.
great and all, but that doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Ooh.
Performing?
Excuse me.
Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up with and recite the poems too. Shiori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee.
Shiori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting the posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
Sack up.
Suck
grow
up.
a pair.
Of
No.
boobies, like Yuri.
No, Shiori. Monica's got some...
Not as much as Yuri.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I've kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more important people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Also, I'm poking Natsuki in the eye.
Yeah,
Really poking her in the eye.
it's about expressing your
Look
feelings.
at this. Look at this face.
Be intimate with yourself,
Oh, look at this face.
Look at this face.
finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Ellipses.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Shiori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members.
Honestly, I thought Kawaii was going to hate this idea because of how bad he's like, all right, you got me in the club. This is fine. And
You
be
got me
like,
in the club,
you want me to
that's fine."
perform now? What the fuck?
The best we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
Ellipses.
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. All right, get it over with. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Well, what about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Dude, they've been bringing up death and shit.
Yes.
Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna.
I sense
something's wrong.
Foreshadowing.
There are many things in here
You'll be
that
fine,
are
Yuri.
foreshadowing.
I swear to God, Star's gonna punch someone in
I
the dick.
swear.
No, that's fine.
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how the fuck do you expect to do it from strangers?
Fuck!
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Oh, of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Oh god. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
We don't actually see these poems. This is like a little montage of them doing their thing.
More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Nice poem, Monica.
She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life.
I can really feel that one and smell it too.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural?
Well, tune in next time, maybe we'll find out. Nice.
Oh my god,
Good job.
that was perfect.